Hello. So I wanted to share I'm in a week of silence. I'm talking with myself now. And I take it from time to time, a week or 10 days, being with myself, disconnecting from the world, doing my thing, my breathing, my. Usually I eat less, if at all. It's depend. This time I'm doing like dry days and regular days, not really regular, just food and little food. And always in these weeks, something is open, something new arrive. I feel more connected to myself, to other things. And this week I always also um, went through a journey to my awareness, and I like discovered a surprising teacher. And it was, in Hebrew we say Clementina. I think in English Clementine. It's the fruit, like an orange but small. And what it taught me, that we are trying to convince ourselves that something that it's not tasty for us is tasty, or something that it's not doesn't feel nice to us, like being in a relationship or in a job that like doesn't feel good to us, but we convince ourselves that it's good. But in the clementine, you immediately see it's beautiful, it's orange, it's very attractive. Like if you don't like it, think about strawberry or mango or something you like. The color, it's so appealing, and then you taste it. Of course, I mean, about if the food is good, you immediately see it's tasty. You don't need to think about it. You don't need to do anything. You don't need to add anything to it. Okay, so almost everything we eat, I don't know how you eat, but regular people, let's say, it's covered with something, because the basic stuff is not tasty. And if someone gave you like a pasta with nothing, it's not tasty. It's like what? So we put stuff on it to convince ourselves to put it inside our body. But our body doesn't want something that is not tasty for it. If something is tasty for us, it's like revealing to us that tasty for us as it is in the basic, it's revealing to us that it's the food, this species, forgive my accent and my English, um, it's the food for us. Okay, because most people wouldn't like to go to a cow and stuck our mouth to the I don't know how to say the thing that the milk comes out of. We wouldn't want to do it. And if somebody wants to do it, probably it's more healthy like this than the way we add stuff, we put it through things, we add all kind of, and then like it's a, a mother milk, it's like of another species, and we do all kind of stuff on it, and we convince ourselves it's tasty. I will say in like a disclaimer, I- I'm eating from time to time, usually before my period, um, cheese or something. Although in my head it's horrible from all. It's like mind blowing that we are still doing it. Yes, I'm laughing, but it's not really funny, because it's crazy how in this world the things that are not normal, we convince ourselves that they are normal, and the other way around. Everything is like, we've been taught so many things that are not the truth. About food, it's amazing because food is changing our awareness. Because I'm going from periods of time of being pranic, you can say, or being with less food, and then regular eating, not regular, like, but more eating. So I can see the difference in everything. I mean, my personality change. There are foods that change our personality, like sugar, completely. You can check it for yourself. Go without sugar for 3 months. Look what happens to you. Less drama, less mm, critic, critical thinking, like being critic to other people and for yourself. Like everything is coming down. And going without food almost, it's showing me, it's like I'm going from being alcoholic to not being alcoholic from time to time. And it's like, it's not easy actually, because you can see the difference and it's so mind-blowing. And although I know how I feel without food and how it's with food, and I feel much better without it. I mean, almost nothing, not completely nothing. So uh, it's amazing that I every time I'm in a period of not eating, I'm sure I never will want to eat again. But then something emotional happens, and I'm going back to eating, and I still didn't find a way to go through a really hard emotional period, like when my father died, or like big stuff, war, uh, and I don't know how to stay in this path. I mean, I'm on the path, but in this not eating or reducing eating. Um, and yes, it's because when we want to go in this path of reducing food and seeing, because everything we take inside is some kind of awareness. Like if we put dead stuff inside, it's awareness. And if we eat a chicken, we have a bit of the awareness of a chicken. Do you want inside you the awareness of this animal? Maybe yes, it's okay. If yes, if the answer is if yes, it's yes. But you need to ask yourself this question: do I want this awareness inside myself? So if we want to go in this journey of reducing food and think what what it what changing us, because a lot of is changing when you reduce food and when you stop eating certain foods. But if we want to do it, something in our life need to be different. I mean, the changes is not just in the food. The food is like the way of learning stuff, but we can't sustain this lifestyle with being in a stressful life and stressful environment and a lot of noise and a lot of it's difficult. For me, it wasn't. I mean, I began living in a city, a small city, but when I got inside more and more this journey, I felt like I need to distance myself from all the noise and all the energies, a lot of energies like combined all together. So I moved to the desert, another part of my country, a lot less people and much more quieter, and the surrounding is like clean, and it make this journey for me nicer and easier. I mean, it's like when you clean more and more inside you, you become more aware of what is really nice to you, what feel good to you, not what you were born to or someone teach you it's good to live in a city, to be with a lot of people, a lot of. But as I reduced food and took some food out of my dietary, something was becoming more and more clear, that I want much more quiet, much more clean. Like the clean inside wants something clean outside. And I'm not I'm not in a perfect state. I mean, I'm not a state of being. I mean, I'm not like a full pranic or something, and even not sure I want to use the pranic word, because I'm experiencing stuff with myself. When you put a word that someone else use, you need to like to be good with their condition of this term, and I'm doing my path, and I think uh, in this journey of life, everybody needs to investigate what is good for you, because what is good for me, it's not sure it will be good for you. But listening and stopping, like I took a week of silence and not connecting to the world, to come back to hearing myself, because when there are a lot of noises outside, and when we put a lot of stuff inside our body, it's hard to hear. We are more fake to ourselves. We're faking, like faking something is good to us when it's not, faking with something tasty to us when it's really not. But we eat so quickly, and we put so much salt and stuff, so our our system doesn't know how to reach us and let us know, hey, this is not what you want. So so you don't have to take a week, or if it's hard for you, but take few hours of putting the cell phone in quiet mode. Take a few hours to be with yourself, write a bit, breathe a bit, and see what happens. You know, when I work with women, and when I meet them online, I'm doing breathing exercise, really short and easy ones. And a lot of women, if they just sit and start to breathe, they start immediately crying, because they not used to stop and feel something. And immediately the body says, you give me the time, okay, now I will put everything out because I have the chance for it. So we live really in a hectic and not healthy, uh, not everybody, I mean, maybe you are living in a healthy and amazing lifestyle. I hope this for you. And yeah, just wanted to share this. Maybe someone will find something useful in it. And if you have any questions, I will be happy to hear them. And I wish you amazing, amazing, full of energy days. Bye.